There's no room for discrimination in football or society. And the Manchester derby is underway. Immediately looking to get on the front foot, but Harvey managed to get ahead to that. Touch from Hasegawa and one from Alexandri. Opportunity here for United to attack maybe. This is Grace Clinton, who's had a terrific season. She's whipped over a decent looking cross as well. Oh, what an opportunity for Galton, but it's again. And then an improvised effort from Bizet. Turlin was in there as well. City struggling to get this away here. Bizet got the initial touch. Oh, it came back in from Clinton. I'm not sure what Bizet was trying there, but it almost worked for her. The City custodian in the way that we did earlier in the season. There you go, there's Turlin putting Keating under pressure. She responded to it well, albeit it was not one that Wahhabi was able to control. Here's Jade Riviere. Approach a game with the attitude of doing anything other than winning it, particularly one of this magnitude. Hasegawa's clip. The City here. Carolyn's cross. Turner slashed it up into the air. Tissio trying to get it to safety. Touch from Harvey Riviere with a challenge that could be described as full-blooded. Here's Bizet. Toon needs to check that she's onside here. Got it back to Bizet quickly. Harvey might need some treatment here. It was a tackle suitable for a derby game. Sort of game Bunny Shaw would thrive on as well. Or is he going to be forced into an early substitute? United picked up by Toon. Took it away from Lauren Hemp. Put it through the legs of Hasegawa, not quite enough on it for Bizet though. Jess Park out there with her. Park did well to block the cross at the expense of the game's first corner. Wahhabi on and then down again. Surely she's not going to be able to carry on. Well, Rebecca Knack is a centre-half by trade, so there might be a bit of a reshuffle here. We're doing the reorganising. Alexandria, who is everybody crowded round Chiara Keating here. Have to come through a crowd here. Maybe not. Trying to find George at the near post of the corner. Second chance to dab it in. Headers up the prevalent force in the opening 11 minutes of this game. Greenwood's header didn't really get the job done in terms of clearing the ball. Get back in, Carolyn got the block. Miyazawa's pinched it back though. And she's left Carolyn. Decent ball to the back post as well. Where's that header going to drop? It's in! It's not going to count. Emily Heaslip, almost as the ball was in the air, blew her whistle then. Miyazawa did well to get the better of Carolyn. Oh, was there an offside? Maybe Galton far post was in an offside position, but I'm not sure she was interfering with play. Was it a little nudge possibly? Either way, United will feel aggrieved that that's been disallowed. Work to her from Coombs. And threading it through for Yui Hasegawa. Free in the middle here to aim across that if she can find room. In first time from Greenwood. Oh, what a flick from Carolyn. It's come back away. And eventually cleared away by Gabby George. Really close to taking the lead with their first real attempt of the day. Great ball in this from Alex Greenwood. Carolyn in ahead of her marker. Fine save too from Fallon. Great save, isn't it, from Tullis-Joyce? Fine effort from Carolyn too, unselfish then. Tullis-Joyce, by the way, 13 clean sheets in 20 WSL games coming into this one. It's Kanak's header! Oh, and it looped just for an introduction, that would have been for the substitute. Scored when these two met at the Etihad earlier in the season. Ultimately, that proved in vain. Now then, is the flag going to stay down? It has against Turlin, picked up by Bizet. Poor touch though. George sends over the latest corner. Nasugawa. So it looks like Green's gone to left back in place of the departed Wahhabi. Toon. That went up. Greenwood, United got a player down here. It's no obligation for City to put it out. Oh, Hemp has asked a bit of Carolyn with the pass though. Hasegawa managed to nip in ahead of Clinton. Turner overran it and Hasegawa's got it back again. Hemp with her arms in the air, free left-hand side, that's where the ball's been aimed. Letizier's header's not a good one. Coombs back for Hemp. City trying to keep the pressure on here with Hasegawa. That doesn't get better soon. They're going to have to make a change, Manchester United. See how quick she's across the ground here. Doesn't look comfortable at all, does she? Looking for somebody to make a movement for her right-hand side there. There was no support though, so she's had to go back up to Hasegawa, who's pirouetted away from trouble beautifully. Hasegawa reversing it into nobody in particular again. Park. Now Carolyn should get to this, got Coombs, put it back instead for Park. Bit deep to the far post looking for Hemp, Riviere got in the way. That's a pretty important intervention. Park then unable to get it under control. Here she... Keating direct through the middle for Carolyn, who's through here. Letizier trying to keep pace with her. And she's done brilliantly from the Manchester United. Time for offside. I think Riviere's probably playing her on. At that point, Carolyn's eyes would have been lighting up. She didn't make... Joyce came through a crowd and got a good strong fist to that. Sent back in with interest though. My goodness me, what a hit that was. Doesn't get many, Kasparite. This would have been some goal. How close was it? And these two met earlier in the season. Here's Galton. Options in the middle here if she can get the crossover. She did well to do that. Turning beaten to it by Gracie Pryor at the... And another injury concern for Manchester United so far in the first half. Out the WSL season, it's about being fit and available for selection for the FA Cup final at Wembley 2 weeks. Tissier clipping it long. And putting Greenwood under pressure. Hasegawa incorrectly attired with only one boot on. Away from Clinton here, but Clinton too strong. Wants to check back. George down the line for Galton. This is over the head of Turlin. Bizet got something on it. Too close to Keating, was it? Buggers in a way made it difficult. Come out for Galton, urged to shoot. clipped it up instead. WSL hat-trick against Manchester City in the reverse, did Ella Toon. Carolyn and Turner one-on-one, and Carolyn's emerged with the ball. Got support from Coombs and Hemp. Here's Laura Coombs. Shoot. Got back to the edge of the box instead. Lovely take from Alexandri. What a goal! Manchester City ahead. Be the goal that keeps City's hopes of Champions League football alive.
Manchester City's goal scorer for Alexandri.
Route one up toward Carolyn. Millie Turner let the ball bounce a couple of times, and Carolyn managed to get away from her. Hemp managed to keep it alive and keep her cool. Teed it up for Alexandri. First touch took her away from Mia to get involved. The goal stands. And Alexandri beautifully away from Miyazawa, and that's some finish. Gated Crystal Palace. And United will be away at Arsenal. Galton deflected behind. What response will we see from the hosts here before half-time? Worked it short this time to Bizet. Oh, her return past the Toon was dreadful, and there's a break on here. Carolyn, United have committed numbers forward. Onto the ball. Here's Hasegawa. Hemp going for goal. Oh, it needed touch. Can't underestimate the difference that Lauren Hemp has made to Manchester City today. Occupying defence. Corners apiece in the first half. Oh, and that one's smashed in. Hey, what about this then? Rebecca Kanak against in this fixture. And Manchester United, dreamland at the Theatre of Dreams. Is Kanak too strong for Tullis Joyce again. United 0, City 2 in the Manchester Derby. Not great marking, was it? But it was such a good header. 2 goals in 4 minutes here for City. Put it into Gracie Pryor. Keating's not. Mannion. Not a bad ball. Oh, and they have got one back. It's raining goals at Old Trafford. Clean WSL match. Well worked this. Aoife Mannion, the substitute, with the delivery. It's another headed goal. And it's game on.
United's goal scored by number 8, Grace Clinton.
8 for the season now. Some game this. Here's Hemp. Hasegawa. Hemp. Committed it in looking for Carolyn. Not a good header away. Dropped for Park. Didn't get the power. Now Alexandri. Well, it's not a good header away. It's Alexandri. See from her reaction. She's disappointed with her effort. Hemp's free kick. Tissier's header. Alexandri's header. Here's Hasegawa. Miyazawa finding Carolyn. Carolyn faked to shoot. For United though. Here's Mannion. Sent across very deep toward the far post. Oh, dispossessed. Bizet's got it back. And she find a shot here. Bizet crowded out by 4 City players looking for some help. Done brilliantly to hold on. Hemp in. Good ball as well. There was Loopy. Blocked by Tullis Joyce. Hasegawa. Mannion. Challenge through the back of Hasegawa was pretty strong there from Bizet. Penalised. Well, there we go. What a lot to unpack from the first half of this Manchester derby. 4 minutes later, when substitute Rebecca Kanak powered a header in for 2-0. So all the goals late on in the first half. Alexandrine Kanak had City 2 up. Clinton's goal 1:45. Toon, good strength. Good ball as well for Turland. Any room for a shot here? Couldn't beat Keating to the ball. Piece of skill from Park as a cross. Now Miyazawa wanted to play it early for Turland, who got it caught under her feet. Briefly won back by Toon, but City have just about dealt with Kaspari into Caroline. Kaspari had carried on a run, but Caroline came in field instead. Isagawa looking left. Asking for Mannion to chase. She put Greenwood under some pressure. Oh, and Greenwood's lashed out there, right in front of the referee. She felt that was unnecessary from Mannion. Two players over the ball for Manchester United here. Toon who floats it, Keating who Dalton couldn't get that under control. A little bit scrappy at the start of the second half. There's Park. Isagawa looking for the first time ball for Kaspari. That stage yet, but soon United are going to have to commit more forward. It might leave space for City. Here's Caroline finding Park. Hemp on the swivel. Neat. Almost picked up by Bizet. She was fouled though. Foul coming out as well for Alex Greenwood. That's been in the post for a while. It's both City centre halves on bookings now. Here for Celine Bizet. Wanted the extra touch. The chances got away from her. Gave it short to Toon though. Stabbed it up toward Turner, just too high. The second game they played here this season, United, they beat West Ham in the other. 3 goals. Instead, here's Bizet. Turland still waiting. Bizet with bodies in her way. Sent it back to Boxy for Mannion. Tissier in. Toon. So close to Keating. Maker in the fixture this season, Ella Toon. This season, I should say, at the Etihad. Sandberg has overrun it. Really good in the first half. No surprise she's tired since the restart. The inclination will be to drop further and further back toward their own goal the later we get into the game. So Isagawa. Kaspari winning off the ball from the newly introduced Rord. Whipped her crossover. Isagawa sends it in. Oh, it's loose. It could have been an own goal. Whipped in by Hasegawa. Well, a nice flick on. Mallard, she can make it 2-2 here. She has Manchester United back level. A super substitution from Mark Skinner. And Mallard with the season's Champions League. 2-2 at Old Trafford. Back to front in an instant here. Mallard with the flick on. Sent back her way by Elizabeth Turland. Keating hesitant. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 2. Sandberg. Oh, hit by Miyazawa, straight into Coombe. Carolyn trying to carry it away for City. Because she's already been booked and she's off. And just as United get themselves back level, Aoife Mannion, the substitute, sent off already. Oh, now Fallon Tullis-Joyce is down as well. What's going to happen there? She has to go down the tunnel. It's her WSL season over. Well, what response from City then? They've got the player advantage. Park into the penalty. Hasegawa. Hoping to shepherd it behind, but it didn't have quite enough on it. She did well to find Sandberg. Clearance only as far as Hasegawa. Here's Jess Park. Coombs. Gone for it, Laura Coombs. Always rising. Hasn't scored a WSL goal this season. A title winner. Carolyn, decent cutback, Roard, blocked by... Switched off for a second, the home side there. So right underneath Tullis-Joyce, he got good strong contact to it, out as far as Carolyn. Here comes that double change then, Kaspari and Coombs, the two players going off. The returning Clinton. Another roll of the dice for Nick Cushing. Pryor. Hasegawa. Wide for Carolyn. Greenwood's carried on a run into the middle here. There's Carolyn still. Oh, that didn't miss by much. I tell you what, Fallon Tullis-Joyce was a bad effort. Well defended by United there and Sam Galton. But here's Figino again. Galton there again. Well done to risk going to ground in the penalty area like that, but she won it cleanly. Manchester United. Hasegawa with the corner though. Tullis-Joyce able to Everton 2-0 up in the Merseyside derby, by the way. Figino. Header was won. Cleared away by Turner. Hasegawa. Just knew she had to be careful there, didn't want to give away a penalty. Hasegawa, easily intercepted by Miyazawa. It's come all the way through to her, and she had the first touch of a goalkeeper. And Clinton able to get it to something like safety. Miyazawa trying to get underneath that. That's it! Manchester United will be in the Champions League next season! It's a draw that feels like a victory for one side and a defeat for substitute. Melvin Mallard got the equaliser that proved definitive. City cannot catch Manchester United. They won't be in the Champions League forward to. But for City, this dismal season is coming to an incredibly unsatisfactory conclusion.